Welcome to Nordic Market News, Friday, May the 5th. We summarize the past week's most market-affecting news every Friday. Looking at each country's stock market index, this week will end on plus for all the Nordic markets. This is mainly due to the solid reports which has poured in from Nordic companies, lifting the stock exchange several percent on a daily basis. However, the final round of the French election is being held this weekend, which also has meant some cautiousness from the investor collective. Helsinki 25, 1% this week, or minus 0.1 today. OMXS 30, also 1% this week, or minus 0.3 today. OSCBX in Norway, 0.2% this week, or around 0 today. Copenhagen 20, 1.7% this week, or 0.1 today. And the overall index of Nordic 40, 1.2% this week, or minus 0.3 today. Starting off in Norway, the oil price, both WTI as well as Brent, decreased significantly during Thursday evening. Both indicators are now priced below the important level of $50 per barrel. So far this year, WTI has dropped barely 22% in price and Brent almost 20%. According to the market experts, the drop is due to an increased production from American producers, which has increased their deliveries for 11 weeks straight. Rick Spooner from CMC Market Sydney said that there is a global disappointment that OPEC's production cuts has failed to affect the global levels of oil. A barrel of Brent oil costs $47 per barrel this morning, 7:30 a.m. local time. Furthermore, in Oslo, the Norwegian Stock Exchange announced new companies to the main index, OSCBX, meaning some companies are to be replaced. The new companies to be included are Grieg Seafood, Sparebank 1, Gaming Innovation Group, and Link Mobility. They will be included starting from 1st of June. Norwegian Financial Holding, Multiconsult, American Shipping Company, and Biotech Pharmacon will instead exit the index. In Sweden, yet another disappointment from Fingerprint Cards after the biometric company reported their first quarter of the year yesterday, Thursday. The company presented an operating result of 70 million Swedish kronor compared to expected 110 million. The operating margin was also significantly lower than expected, while net turnover increased some. The market didn't take too kindly to this result, and Fingerprint traded at a minus of more than 11% during yesterday, Thursday. However, as displayed in this graph from Infront, taken this morning, Friday, the stock did recover some and closed yesterday on minus 6%. Fingerprint is now trading around 30 Swedish kronor per share, and several analysts has changed their target price for the stock since the report. Carnegie is the most negative house with a target price of 22 Swedish kronor from previous 25. If this were to occur, Fingerprint will no longer be an OMXS 30 company. In Denmark, Novo Nordisk first quarter came in stronger than expected during Wednesday. Operating result barely 13.5 billion Danish kroner instead of expected 12 billion. Net turnover also increased for the life science giant as well as the profit. As displayed in this graph from Infront taken today, Friday, the market rewarded Novo for the report, and the OMXC20 company helped pull the entire Danish stock exchange forward during the day of the report. According to Novo, their diabetes products sold better than expected, while the biopharma products underperformed compared to the expectations. The company's stock is now trading at a level of 280 Danish kroner instead of the pre-report level of 264. And finally, in Finland, engineering company Autotech presented their first quarter yesterday, Thursday. The result came in better than expected, but the stock was still punished on the Finnish stock exchange. Autotech held the Finnish stock market index back and traded at a minus 10%. Turnover, inflow of orders, as well as edited operating result was significantly better than expected. Turnover was 10% better at 260 million euro. Inflow of orders 16% better, and the operating result 50% better than expected. However, the market was still not pleased. That was the headlines for today's program. We will be back again next week with more Nordic news. Thank you for watching.